Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Inatullah from the Saimedha Coaching Center, Koti, Hyderabad. So dear students, Saimedha Coaching Center, Koti, Hyderabad has started the offline as well as online coachings for the Polycet 2024 students. Okay, so actually we have started the batch now itself, today itself. Now the remaining batches will be starting from 1st, 2nd and the 3rd April. Now in this offline and online coaching since we will be conducting the classes from 8:30 to 1:30, then in the afternoon session whatever we are discussing over there you have to practice that questions and compulsory you have to write the test over here. Okay, now coming to the online course, what we are having over, digitally recorded video classes, regular live classes we are having over here, regular topic wise exams with the explanations, excellent study material with the previous year bits. Okay, mock test will be having over here. Now the study material whatever we are having, all the experienced faculty members, so they have prepared this material. In this material, if you are seeing this material over here, we'll be having the first synopsis part, formulas we are having, then important points to remember, then previous year Polycet questions with the solutions, and in the materials we have prepared the basic level questions. First we'll be discussing basic level questions, that is of 30 bits, then standard level questions we are having, then advanced level questions we are having, then self test, life test. If you are practicing all these questions for each and every chapter, we'll be having the 120 marks in the Polycet examination. So in that 120 marks, 60 marks for mathematics, 30 marks for physics, 30 marks for chemistry. Okay, if you are practicing all this material, whatever the questions we are having over here, basic level, standard level, advanced level questions we are having, if you are practicing all that, if you are listening to the classes daily and you are practicing that questions and you are writing the examinations, compulsory, damn sure you will be getting the 120 out of 120 marks in this Polycet examination. Okay, so now in this today's video we'll be going to discuss about whatever the gunshot bits, most expected questions we are having for the Polycet 2024, and we'll be discussing the topic as polynomials. From the polynomials we'll be discussing the most expected questions which can appear in the examination 2024. Now let us see this question over here. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial 12x square minus 11x minus 15, then the equation of the polynomial whose zeros are reciprocals of the zeros of the given polynomial. Okay, now first let us understand the question what we are having. We are having two zeros over here, alpha and a beta. Okay, now next we are having this part of the polynomial. This is a polynomial we are having 12x square minus 11x minus 15. Then the equation of the polynomial whose zeros are reciprocal. Whose zeros are what? Reciprocal of the zeros of the given polynomial. Okay, now first for this polynomial we have to find out the zeros. What is alpha value, what is beta value, first we have to find out that part. Okay, now first let us find out that part over here, what are the zeros we are getting, then we will be going for the reciprocal concept. So if you are having the polynomial, what is the polynomial we are having? P of x, it is equals to 12x square minus 11x minus 15. Okay, this is a polynomial. P of x equals to 12x square minus 11x minus 15. So first let us complete up to this part only. Alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. This polynomial we have taken and we are discussing alpha and beta value, how to calculate alpha and beta value. Okay, now if you know factorization, what is the meaning of factorization we are having? Let us see this part. Okay, now p of x it is equals to, now if you are multiplying this first and last numbers terms whatever we are having, 12x square minus 15. So if you are multiplying that, whatever the result we are getting now, for that result we have to find out the two numbers over here. Understood the concept? So similarly, like listen carefully. Now if you are taking 12x square, already you know the factorization, 12x square minus 11x we are having this part, minus 11x we are writing it as minus 20x. Okay, minus 20x plus 9x. If you are writing like this, minus 20x plus 9x means what? Minus plus we are having 20 minus 9 means 11 will be there, and if you are multiplying this part we will be getting the answer minus 15. So first you should practice factorization. If you know factorization we can write that step very easily over here. Okay, this part we have taken. Now let us take something as common over here. What we are having from these two terms, what we are taking as common? 4x. If you are taking 4x as common, then what will happen over here? 3x minus 5. Okay, this part is completed. Plus in this we are taking 3 as common over here. So if you are taking 3 as common, then what will be left? 3x minus 5. Okay. Now again we are having 3x minus 5, 3x minus 5. So if you are taking again 3x minus 5 as common, then what is left over here? 4x plus 3. Okay, 4x plus 3 is left over here. Now what we are taking means already these are the zeros of the polynomial. Whenever it is given zeros of the polynomial means we can take is equals to 0. If you are taking is equals to 0 over here, now let us take the case number 1. If you are taking case number 1, 3x minus 5 it is equals to 0 and 4x plus 3 it is equals to 0. This part we have taken. Now what is x value from this part? If you are taking minus 5 we are sending over there, plus 5, 3 we are sending to the denominator. X is equals to what? 5 by 3. Okay, this is one x value. Similarly over here plus 3 we are sending over there means minus 3, then 4, x is equals to minus 3 by 4. Okay, so these are the x values. X values means what will be taking? Alpha value. Alpha is equals to 5 by 3 and beta is equals to minus 3 by 4. That's it. Okay. Now for this polynomial, whatever the polynomial we are having over here, for this what is alpha value and beta value? Means alpha is equals to 5 by 3, beta is equals to minus 3 by 4. So up to this we have completed our question. Okay. Now let us go for the next part. Then the equation of the polynomial whose zeros are reciprocal. Now listen carefully. Now if you are converting this reciprocals means what we can write over here? If you are writing reciprocals. If you are writing reciprocals for this, so alpha is equals to reverse of this part. 5 by 3 will become what? 3 by 5. Okay. Next one, beta is equals to 3 minus 3 by 4 we are having, it will become what? Minus 4 by 3. Okay. These are the reciprocals we are having. Now by using these reciprocals, what we have to find? Equation of the polynomial. What we have to find? Equation of the polynomial. So now how many zeros we are having? 2 zeros. If you are having 2 zeros, which polynomial? Quadratic polynomial. Understood? If you are having 3 zeros means which polynomial? Cubic polynomial we have to find. Similarly, as we are having 2 zeros over here, we will be trying to calculate a quadratic polynomial. Okay. Now let us see this part over here. Now if you are taking quadratic polynomial, now how to write the quadratic polynomial? Quadratic polynomial. So whenever we are having these zeros and we want to make a quadratic polynomial, we are having very simple formula over here, that is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Okay, this part we are having over here. So x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta, this is the formula we are having for writing the equation or quadratic polynomial. Understood? Now already we are having alpha value, beta value. Now let us find alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. So if you are finding alpha plus beta value, alpha plus beta is equals to and alpha into beta is equals to. What is alpha value we are having? 3 by 5. So 3 by 5. Next, what is beta value we are having? Minus 4 by 3. So we are writing plus into minus. Okay, like this we are having a plus of minus 4 by 3. Okay, like this we have to minus 4 by 3. So what will happen means it is equals to 3 by 5 plus into minus 4 by 3. Okay. Now if you are taking out the LCM, what is the LCM we are getting? 5 3s are 15. Let us do cross multiplication now. Cross multiplication means what? 3 3s are 9 minus 5 4s are 20 is equals to minus 11 by 15. So this is alpha plus beta value. Now what is alpha beta value? Alpha value is 3 by 5 into what is beta value? Minus 4 by 3. Okay. So what we are getting over here? Plus into minus 3 4s are 12 divided by 5 3s are 15. Okay. Now we can cancel this 3 and 3 also over here, but as we are having this part is in there in P by Q form, this also we are making in P by Q form only. Okay, means 15 and 15 same denominator we are trying to make over here. Okay, if you are cancelling this 3 and 3, we will be getting the answer as minus 4 by 5. If you are getting minus 4 by 5, again this denominator is changing over here. So you have to try to make the same denominator only. Okay, minus 11 by 15, minus 12 by 15. Now let us substitute over here. So we are writing this part as x square minus, what is alpha plus beta value? Alpha plus beta is minus 11 by 5. So if you are writing minus again means minus into minus plus 11 by 5, 11 by 15, 11 by 15 into x. Okay. Now next plus alpha into beta. What is alpha into beta? Minus 12 by 15. Okay. So we are writing this part plus into minus means minus 12 by 15. So this is a quadratic polynomial we are getting over here. But in our options, this denominators will be not given. Okay, denominators will be not given. So simple concept of what you have to do means listen carefully, all of you. What is the denominator we are having over here? 15 means if you are try to take out the LCM over here, that will be 15. Okay. Now what we are having over here? 1. So this part, wherever we are having 1 in the denominator, that we have to multiply with the 15. That's it. So 15x square, it will become what? 15x square, and this part will become what? Plus 11x minus 12. So this is a quadratic polynomial. We no need to write the denominator over here. Whenever you are getting the denominator, we have to take out the LCM. Understood? If you are taking out the LCM and we are writing the numerator part, that numerator part will be the quadratic polynomial. Understood? So according to this 15x square plus 11x minus 12, 15x square plus 11x minus 12 means option number 3 is correct. Okay. So first we have to understand the question carefully, then according to the question we can solve this answers over here. Okay. Now let us go with the next question now. On dividing a polynomial p of x is equals to by g of x, the remainder is this part, find the quotient q of x. Okay. We have to find out the quotient over here. Now all of you see this part. Now we are having one simple formula for this. What is that part means? Dividend. What we are having? Dividend is equals to divisor into quotient. Divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, this is the formula we are having. So whenever we are having this simple formula, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder we have taken over here. Let us substitute this part. What is dividend? Dividend will be p of x complete part. Okay, what is p of x we are having over here? Let us substitute now. X cube plus 6x square, next minus 5x, next what we are having plus 4 is equals to. Now what is divisor? Divisor will be g of x. Okay, this part we are having. So let us write over here now. So x square minus 3x plus 1 into quotient we have to find. So we are writing this part as q of x. Okay. Next plus remainder means what we are having over here, r of x means 21x minus 5. Okay. This part is given. Now we have to find out q of x over here. So simple concept of what we are doing means, let us first bring this 21x minus 5 over here. So it will become what? X cube plus 6x square minus 5x plus 4 plus 21 means minus 21x minus 5 means plus 5. It is equals to, now what we are having, x square minus 3x plus 1 into q of x. Okay, this part we have taken. Now if you are simplifying this part, x cube 6x square minus 5x minus 21x we are having. So minus 5 minus 21 means what we can write over here, x cube plus 6x square minus 26x, next plus 9, and if you are sending this complete part over here means it will be in denominator. So x square minus 3x plus 1 is equals to q of x. Okay. Now for finding this quotient value we have to divide this part. Okay. So if you are performing this division, long division if you are performing, let us see this one. So this denominator part first we have to write x square minus 3x plus 1. X square minus 3x plus 1. Okay. Then what is the numerator part we are having? X cube plus 6x square, x cube plus 6x square. Okay. Next one minus 26x plus 9. Okay. Now we have to perform the division. Now listen carefully what we have to do. Now what is the first term we are having over here? X square. What is the first term we are having over here? X cube. Okay. So over here x square we are having, over here x cube we are having. So how many x are required to be multiplied to make this x cube? X square we are having. So how many x we have to multiply? So it should become x cube over here. So simple we are taking over here as a x. Okay. Because x square into x means a x cube. So like that we have to make, and then what we are doing, we are making this complete part we have to multiply with x over here. Okay, so if you are multiplying with x means what will happen? X square into x means what? X cube we have taken. Now minus into plus, minus 3x into x means 3x square. Next plus 1 into x means x. Okay, now we can't cancel this plus x cube. So we have to change the signs over here. If you are changing the signs, plus will become what? Minus, minus will become plus, plus will become minus, plus x cube minus x cube gets cancelled. Then what is left? 6x square plus 3x square we are having. So 6 plus 3 means what? 9. So 9x square minus minus we are having. Minus 26 minus 1 means minus 27. Minus 27x plus 9. So this part we are getting over here. Now again same concept over here. Same concept means we are having x square, we are having x square over here. But how much we have to multiply? Number is also we are having now. So we have to multiply with 9. If you are multiplying with 9, then only we will be getting 9x square. Okay, so this part we are taking. So what is the sign we are, what is the sign is available over here? That sign we have to take. If it is plus, we have to take plus. If it is minus, we have to take minus. Understood? So now we are multiplying this x square with 9. Means this complete part we have to multiply with 9 now. Understood? So let us see this part. Plus 9x square will be getting over here. Minus into plus, minus 3 9s are 27x plus 1 9s are 9. Okay. Now we are changing the signs. Plus will become minus, minus will become plus, plus will become minus. Plus 9x square minus 9x square gets cancelled. Minus 27x plus 27x gets cancelled. Plus 9 minus 9 gets cancelled. Answer is equals to what? 0. Okay. So if you have performed this division, what we are finding actually? Quotient we are finding. So this part will become what? Q of x. Okay. So what's the answer we are getting over here? X plus 9. So x plus 9 means, let us go with option number 3. Option number 3 is correct. Now let us go with the next question now. If x plus c is a common factor of the polynomials x square plus ax plus b and x square plus px plus q, then which of the following condition is for? Okay. Now simple question we are having over here. All of you concentrate. This part. First we are having is a common factor of the polynomial. So what is the polynomial given over here? One polynomial is p of x is equals to x square plus ax plus b. Okay, this is one polynomial, and another polynomial what we are having, p of x is equals to x square plus px plus q. So these are two polynomials we are having, and for the two polynomials, what is the factor we are having over here? X plus c. X plus c is a common factor for the polynomial. So whenever this type of factor is given over here, how we have to take means x plus c is equals to 0. Factor means what we are taking? Equal to 0. So if you are taking equal to 0, then what will be x value over here? X is equals to plus c we are sending over there means what? Minus c. So we have to substitute this x is equals to minus c in this polynomial as well as in that polynomial also. So let us substitute this part. So p of, in the place of x we are substituting minus c. So it is equals to minus c whole square plus a into minus c plus b. Okay, so what we are getting the answer over here? Minus into minus plus c square. We are getting c square. Okay, next plus into minus, minus a into c means what? ac plus b. Like this we have taken. Now whenever we are substituting this p of this value we are substituting, it has already been given that a factor of the polynomial. If it is a factor of the polynomial means, then what we can write this complete value? 0. If you are taking x is equals to minus c, then compulsory we will be getting the answer as 0 only. The 2 points we have to remember. First what we have taken, factor is given. Factor means x plus c is equal to 0, x is equals to minus c. So whenever we are substituting this x value in our polynomial, our answer will be 0 only, compulsory. Okay, so this part we have taken. Now if you are sending this minus ac plus b over here, so c square it is equals to minus ac means it will become plus ac, plus b means minus b. Okay, let us make it as equation 1. This part we have taken. Now let us go with the second polynomial over here. What is the second polynomial we are having? Now in this also, if you are substituting p of minus c, because common factor has been given, so if you are substituting over here minus c whole square plus p into minus c plus q, which is equals to minus into minus plus c square plus into minus minus pc plus q. Okay, over here also how we have written 0, similarly in this also we are writing 0, common factor. Now let us find out c square value. So c square is equals to how much now? Minus pc over here means what? Plus pc minus q. Let us make it as second equation. So first equation, second equation has been completed. Now let us see this part. If you are solving equation 1 and equation 2. Now listen carefully. So c square is equals to ac minus b is there. C square is equal to pc minus q is there. Now in the place of this c square, we can substitute pc minus q also. Yes or no? So if you are substituting this part, means this part it is equals to this one, because c square is given. So let us write over here. AC minus B is equals to PC minus Q. Like this we have taken. Now if you are bringing this plus PC over here, means what will happen? AC minus PC is equals to minus B over there, means what? A plus B minus Q. Now if you are taking C as common over here, then what will happen? A minus P is equals to B minus Q. Okay, then C value is equals to, already we are having B minus Q over here. Then this complete multiplication part, if you are sending over here, denominator A minus P. So C is equals to B minus Q by A minus P. B minus Q by A minus P means let us go with the second option. Okay, so like this tricky questions will be there over here. Only simple concept. Already we know the concept, we have to understand that part and we have to simplify this. Okay, now let us go with the next question over here. Now find the equation of the cubic polynomial in which a sum of its zeros is equals to 12. All of you listen here. Sum of its zeros is equals to 12. Sum of the product of its zeros takes 2 at a time is 6 by 5 and product of its 3 zeros is minus 7. Okay. Now what we have to find? Equation for the cubic polynomial. In the starting question I have given you one formula for the quadratic polynomial over there. Equation for the quadratic polynomial. Similarly for cubic also we are having simple part. For cubic polynomial. For cubic polynomial what we are having is x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square plus, now next one what we are having, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into x minus alpha into beta into gamma. Okay, this is the formula for the cubic polynomial we are having. X cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into x minus alpha beta gamma. Okay, now listen carefully. Already these values are being given. What is the meaning of sum of its zeros? How many zeros will be there for cubic polynomial now? 3 zeros. For quadratic polynomial how many zeros? 2 zeros. Now for cubic polynomial, so sum of the zeros means alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to 12. Okay, already that value has been given. Now sum of product of its zeros taken 2 at a time means that value alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equals to 6 by 5. Second value also we have got. Now product of its 3 zeros, product means what? Alpha into beta into gamma is equals to what? Minus 7. So we are having all the 3 values. Now let us substitute the 3 values over there. So if you are substituting the 3 values, what will happen now? X cube minus, what is alpha plus beta plus gamma value? 12. So let us write this part as 12. 12x square. Okay. Now next, what is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha value? 6 by 5. So let us write this part as plus 6 by 5 into x minus, what is alpha beta gamma value? Minus 7. Minus into minus plus 7. Understood? Now already we have discussed that there should be no denominator. So what we are doing now? Listen here. By 1 we are having, by 1 we are having, by 1 we are having. Okay. Now what is the LCM? We are having 5. So wherever we are having the denominator as 1 over here, for that we have to multiply with what? 5. We are multiplying with 5 over here. So finally we will be getting the answer as, this part will become what? 5x cube. What we are getting? 5x cube. Now if you are multiplying this part, 5 into 12 means minus 60x square plus, no need for multiplying this because already we are having 5 over here, plus 6x plus, now 5 we have to multiply, 5 sevens are how much? 35. So this is the answer we are getting over here. So what we can do now? 5x cube minus 60x square, 5x cube minus 60x square plus 6x plus 35. K is any constant we have taken over here. Over here, K is equals to 1 we are taking. If you are taking K is equals to 1, then we will be having the same value. 5x cube minus 60x square plus 6x plus 35 means option number 4 is correct. Now, let us go with the next question over here. Read the given statements carefully and state T for true and F for false. True and false we have to take. We are having 4 statements over here. Now, let us check is it true or false. Then we have to go with the options what we are having. Okay. Now, let us see this part. If a polynomial of degree 7 is divided by a polynomial of degree 4, then the degree of its remainder is less than 4. Simple example I will be giving you over here. Degree 7 means x power 7 you have taken. X power 7 and you are dividing with what? X power 4. If you are dividing with x power 4 over here, this x power 4 gets cancelled. How much it is remaining now? X cube. If it is x cube, obviously it is what? Less than 4. It is less than what? 4. Simple concept. So this statement whatever we are having, this statement is what? True. Okay, this part is completed. Now, second statement, if the graph of the polynomial cuts x-axis at 3 points, then it has 3 zeros. Now, this is very interesting question over here. See this part. Suppose we have taken this graph over here. X-axis we have taken, y-axis we have taken. Now, suppose if you are having the graph like this. Okay, we are having the graph. Now, it is touching this graph. It is touching x-axis at how many points? Let us see this part. This is one point x-axis, second point. Now next this one is what? A third point. So whenever our graph it is touching the x-axis at how many points? How many points means 3 points. If it is touching at 3 points, then how many zeros will be there? 3 zeros. If it is touching only at 2 points, then we'll be having 2 zeros. If it is touching at 4 points, then we'll be having the 4 zeros. That's it. Okay. So over here also, what we are getting the answer? True. This first statement is true, second statement is true. Now third one, if x plus a and x plus b are factors of the polynomial g of x, then g of minus a is not equal to 0 and g of minus b is not equal to 0. Listen carefully. Over here in our previous question, I have told you if x plus c is a factor, listen carefully. If x plus c is a factor, then p of minus c, what we have taken over there? 0. Means whenever we are substituting that x value, we will be getting the answer as 0 only. But in this statement, what is given over here? Suppose we are taking x plus a. So g of x we are having. We are having g of x. Now what is x value we are having? X value is x is equals to minus a. Over here what is x value? X is equals to minus b. Okay, so it is a factor, already it has been given. So if it is a factor and we are substituting that x value, so if you are substituting this x value means g of minus a should be equal to 0, should be equal to what? 0, because already it has been given factor. Similarly, if you are substituting g of minus b, then also it should be what? Equal to 0. But in this statement, what is given? G of minus a is not equal to 0 and g of minus b is not equal to 0. Means this statement is false. What we are having? This statement is what? False. Now let us go with the next last statement over here. 0 of the polynomial px square plus qx minus r is 1. We are having 0 is equals to 1 over here if p plus q is equals to r. Now let us cross check this. Suppose we are taking the one polynomial over here. One polynomial what we have taken? P of x. P of x is equals to px square plus qx minus r. Okay, like this we have taken. So what is 0 of this polynomial? 1. 1 means x value is equals to 1 we are having. What is x value is equals to? 1. If x value is equals to 1, now let us substitute over here p of 1. In the place of x, we have to substitute 1 over here. So if you are substituting 1 now, what will happen? 1 square will become 1, 1 into p means p, q into 1 means q, then next is minus r. And this 0 already it has been given now. So p of 1 value, whatever the p of 1 we are having over here, then what we have to write? 0 is equals to p plus q minus r. If you are sending this minus r over there means therefore what we are getting? P plus q is equals to r. Okay, what we are getting? P plus q is equals to r. So this statement is also what? True. So according to our statements, what is the answers we are getting means true, true, false, true. So which option we can take over here? True, true, false, true. So second option is correct. Okay. So whatever we have discussed in this today's video, this is the most expected questions, gunshot bits for the Polycet 2024 from the topic polynomials. Okay. Now again I want to remind you that Saimedha Coaching Center Koti Hyderabad has started the offline as well as online coaching for the Polycet 2024 students. Already we have started a new batch from today onwards. Okay, from this Sunday itself we have started the batches. Now new batches will be started from 1st, 2nd and 3rd of April. Now in this we'll be providing as well as offline as well as online coaching over here. In offline coachings we'll be conducting the classes from the 8:30 to 1:30, different batches we are having. In that batches, whatever the classes will be going on, whatever the faculty will be teaching you, in the next time, in the afternoon session, you have to practice all that questions and compulsory you have to write the test over here. Okay, now if you are coming to the online course over here, we'll be having the digital recorded video classes, regular live classes will be there, regular topic wise exams with the explanations, excellent study materials with the previous year bits. Now this material what we are having over here, study materials will be more important over here. Okay, now in this, experienced faculty members has prepared the study materials. Like you can see over here, this whatever the material we are having over here, first we'll be having the synopsis, then we'll be having the formulas, then we'll be having the important points to remember. Okay, now in this, whatever the previous year Polycet questions we are having the solutions, complete with the solutions we are having, and we have given basic level questions with the solutions. First we'll be completing this, then next we'll be having the standard level questions, then next we'll be having the advanced level questions. Similarly we have tried the self test and the life test. Okay, so for each and every topic, if you're practicing this bits over here, basic level, standard level, advanced level, self test, life test, whatever the questions we are having, plus the previous year questions for the Polycet examination, damn sure you will be getting 120 out of 120 marks in the examination. Mathematics will be having the 60, physics will be having 30, chemistry will be having 30. So whatever the most expected questions, most important questions we are having, that too in the level 1, level 2, level 3 order. So this is most important. So study material, whatever we are having this part, it has been prepared for the experienced faculty members. So if you are having any doubts regarding this, if you want any information, you can call on this given numbers 9246212138, 9848692598. Thank you very much.